Welcome back to the Program Market YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the anybody fresher or experienced can crack the Java interview. In this concept, right? First concept I'm going to discuss. What are the top features of Java? Okay. Please follow my channel to complete the 150 interview questions with very well explanation. I will give the real-time examples. Okay. So now the very first question is features of Java programming. What are the main features are there? Why Java is this much popular? Because of these features. Okay, one is the platform independent, second one is the object oriented, third one is the robust, secure, distributed, compiled and interpreted, portable, architectural neutral, high performance, reusability, multi-threading, and dynamic. So these are the top features which brings the Java is the topmost programming language still today. Okay, we will see each and every feature with good example explanations. Okay, now the first feature is platform independent. Platform independent is nothing but what is the platform, you can understand. See, in this computer world, right, the Windows is the one platform, Linux is the one platform, Mac is the one platform, and Ubuntu, and these are the another platform. Solaris is the one more platform. Okay, whatever the platform you have write the Java code, that means write once and run anywhere. What a feature. Okay, this so how it is going to be exactly works, right? Source code you will write on the suppose Solaris mission, so that source code is going to compile by using the bytecode. So in between, right, while compiling there is a JIT compiler is there, that part we will explain later. Okay, and after that what will happen, Java virtual machine is there in each OS. Okay, so that OS, right, automatically, I mean, without changing the source code or any of the, right, so it is going to be executed in any of the environment like Windows, Linux, Mac, or Solaris. Each line of statement source code is going to convert it into the bytecode. So that bytecode automatically detects the each programming language. Okay, that's why it is a platform independent. And the second feature is object oriented. The object oriented programming is a way of organizing the programs as well as collect the objects for each representation of an instance of a class. There are four main concepts are there in the object oriented. Number one is the abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Okay, how this abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism will work, okay, I will explain in future upcoming interview questions. Okay, so these are the how, I mean, the suppose if you interviewer ask, right, what are the main object oriented features, you can tell like abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Okay, and the third feature is robust. Robust means reliable, that means accuracy. Okay, Java programming language is developed in a way that puts lot of emphasis on the early checking possible errors. That's why Java compiler is able to detect the errors are not easy to detect in other programming languages. Suppose, right, you made a mistake in the code while writing the typo mistake, so other programming languages are not going to detect at the time of compilation. Those are detect at the time of without compilation, those are going to run at compilation. But Java compiler, what it will do, right, it will detect automatically any of the IDE like NetBeans, Eclipse, MyEclipse, okay, IntelliJ or Spring Tool Suite. These are the different IDEs which will detect the your mistakes early. Okay, and why this robust means we are having the main features like robust or garbage collection. Suppose any of the program you have written, right, that object is not necessary for rest of the time program execution, then JVM automatically detects this object is eligible for the garbage collection, and that is going to be destroyed. So this is the one of the major feature which will which will act as a memory management. Okay. And inbuilt exception handling. The exceptions means so many times, right? Whenever you wrote the different kinds of programs, automatically some program is going to be thrown an exception. That exception need to be handled without sending to the user to front end. Okay, so we need to send the valid, smooth, foolproof message to the end user. That's reason we exception handling came into the pictures. And also we can mitigate the lot of errors in the production to handle the exception at earlier. Okay. Memory allocation. See, once this memory allocation will come, right, each object will allocate in byte code memory, right? Byte code, right? Those are going to be stored in the different memories like stack memory and heap memory. Okay, those parts I will explain in later videos. Okay. Strong type checking, that is all must be declared explicit types, because other programming languages, right, there is not a strong type checking. Okay, so here, right, any variables or access modifiers, when you declare, right, it will explicitly checks the type. Okay, what is that type and how it is going to be used. Okay, like that it will check at earlier. Okay, and first checks the reliability of the code before execution. See, it means whenever you written the some code, right, it is going to be check the reliability, the code is correctly formatted or not. Like you missed any closing brackets, or you missed any branch braces. Okay, or you missed a semicolon, such kind of things it will checks earlier itself, then only it will go to the reliable execution mode. Okay. And the fourth point is secure. Java is a secure because it provides the access restrictions with help of public, private, and protect final. Okay, final modifiers. Okay, based on this, right? Yeah, based on this, right? Um, our code is not going to be accessed the outside the of the program. Okay, so if you declare the strict restriction of the program, right, no one can come and modify your code. Okay. See, and also bytecode verification checks after class loading. See, whenever you return some code and it converts into the bytecodes, right, that bytecodes will checks after class loading. So that means along with the class, right, it will loads. Class loader here, right, confirms object is unique namespaces or not. Okay. Security manager determines what resources a class can access, such a reading and writing to the local disk. Okay, so these kind of security features are provided. So the major security features are SSL certificates also provides the Java. Okay, and also at access modifiers levels, private and final, protected access modifiers will allows. Okay, and it is a distributed. See, suppose you written the one program, right, it should not use your only, right, so you need to use the you need to provide the distributed way like other users. Okay, to provide the other users, right, it will helps to transfer your data over the network. Okay, that is hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, that means HTTP way it will transfer, and TCP, transmission control protocol, and internet message protocol, and file transfer protocol. So these are the ways it is distributed into the your features into the other end users. Okay, compiled and interpreted. When Java program is created, The Java compiler compiles the Java source code into the bytecode. The virtual machine serves the interpreter that converts bytecode into the mission code, which is portable and can execute at any operating system. That means here, right, JIT compiler will come into the picture when it is going to be convert the bytecode into the mission code. Okay. And next feature is portable. The portable is nothing but write once and run anywhere concept is a platform independent, right? Now we are using the Java programming language. Developers can yield the same result at any machine by writing the code only once. This is the reason behind the Java JVM and Java bytecode. Suppose you wrote any code in Java, then that code is first converted into equal bytecode, which is only readable by JVM, which is different versions in of JVM different platforms, even different platforms, right? Suppose, but higher versions to lower versions to higher version it will support, but higher to lower it is not going to support. Okay, Windows machines have their own version of JVM. Linux, in this way, portability lets programmer focus on the development and productivity rather than writing the different code for the different platforms. Okay, so that's why it is a very portable. Portable means you can say in the general language it can place anywhere. Okay, so architectural neutral. The other feature is architectural neutral. Java is a architecture neutral because there is no implementation dependent features. For example, the size of primitives are fixed. That's the reason it is a platform independent also. Okay, whatever the variable or object declaration, right, it is a fixed types. Okay, in C programming language, int data type occurs 2 bytes for the memory for 32 bits architecture and 4 bytes memory for the 64-bit architecture. However, it copies the 4 bytes of memory in both the 32 and 64 architecture in the Java. Okay, so that means architecture wise each data type is going to be stored in same memory of the bytes. Okay, high performance. Java offers the high performance using the JIT compiler, just in time compiler. Okay, the compiler only compiles that method while which is being called. That means whenever the particular method is going to be called, right, then only it is going to be compiled. Earlier it is not going to be compiled, it just class is going to be load only. Okay, the JIT enhances the performance of interpreting bytecode by caching the interpretations. That I mean, by using the JIT, right, it offers the high performance of the code. Okay. Okay, now reusability. Java provides the core reusability by using the inheritance. See how this inheritance is going to be provide the reusability, I will explain in later. Okay, and multi-threading. This is the one of the biggest feature which provides the Java, because right, Java supports multi-threading programming. Because right, one thread is not going to be enough to access the multiple distributed environment. Suppose multiple operation, I mean multiple users are going to reach our server. That means multiple threads need to be created automatically. Such a way it is going to be work. So Java supports the multi-threading programming. A thread is an independent process that executes the set of statements. The term multi-threaded refers to creating the multiple threads to handle the multitask simultaneously. JVM uses multiple threads to execute different blocks of code of same program in parallel. The multi-threading feature allows programmers to write the program to do multiple tasks simultaneously. It improves the CPU and main memory utilization, as the application does not need to finish the before task before starting other. Okay, so it uses the maximizing the utilization, saves the time, saves the cost, Threads are independent, so one thread does not affect other thread. Enhances the performance of complex applications. And the last feature is dynamic. Java program is a dynamic language. Oops allows, that means object oriented principles allows the developers to add new classes to existing packages, new methods in the existing classes, as well as modifying the methods without changing the original method code by using the concept of overriding. All the features makes the Java is the dynamic. It also allows the classes to be loaded on demand. It also supports the functions from native classes such as C++. Okay, so that means other programming languages also can be called by using the Java native classes. Okay, so this is why Java is a dynamic programming language. So these are the top major features of the Java programming. In future videos, right, I'm going to be explain in detail these 150 questions from solid principles to last question is there, right? What is quantifier in Java, how to use it. See, each and everything I will going to explain with real-time examples. Okay, if you like the content of the video, please subscribe my channel for the future videos.